what you gotta worry about, Your Honor, is what part of this I can use against you.
In 1973, the film Walking Tall brought to life the story of Buford Pusser, a lawman from McNairy County, Tennessee. Joe Don Baker portrayed the tough sheriff, while Elizabeth Hartman played his devoted wife, Pauline. Their on-screen chemistry was palpable, but behind the scenes, both faced personal struggles that cast a shadow over their lives. Baker, despite his success, battled with the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his mental health. Hartman, known for her talent, faced her own demons, grappling with depression that would ultimately lead to tragic consequences. Leif Garrett, who played their son Mike, also experienced a tumultuous life marked by the pitfalls of early fame. His journey through the entertainment industry was fraught with challenges, including substance abuse and personal loss. Dawn Lynn, portraying their daughter Duana, had her own share of difficulties, navigating the complexities of life after the film. Noah Beery Jr. and Lorraine Tuttle, who played Buford's parents, also faced their own hardships, reflecting the often overlooked struggles of those in the film industry. The lives of these cast members reveal a deeper narrative of sadness and tragedy that extends far beyond the screen.
501. 501, it's you, Obra? Yeah.
Lorraine Tuttle, a talented actress known for her role in The Andy Griffith Show, brought depth to the character of Helen Pusser in the film Walking Tall. Her experience as a renowned acting teacher in Hollywood added a layer of authenticity to her performance, making her portrayal memorable. Brenda Bennett played Luann Paxton, a character who served as a temptress on Buford Pusser's side. Her role was pivotal in showcasing the complexities of relationships in the film, adding tension and intrigue to the storyline. Red West, who was famously known as Elvis's buddy, took on the role of Sheriff Tanner. His presence in the film not only connected it to the world of rock and roll, but also provided a sense of familiarity for audiences who admired his work alongside the king of rock and roll. The combination of these talented actors contributed significantly to the film's impact, making it a notable entry in the action genre of the early 1970s. The performances of Tuttle, Bennett, and West helped to create a rich tapestry of characters that resonated with viewers, enhancing the film's narrative and emotional weight.
5 years in the ring. Just come home to get after.
Buford Pusser, played by Joe Don Baker, is a character who embodies strength and determination. He is a high school football hero, an ex-Marine, and a professional wrestler. After years away, he returns to his hometown, which is plagued by crime and corruption. The town is filled with vice lords and corrupt police officers who exploit the community. Pusser, unwilling to stand by and watch, takes matters into his own hands. He carves a big stick, a symbol of his fight against the injustices surrounding him. His journey leads him to become the sheriff, where he faces the challenges of bootleggers and prostitution head-on. Pusser's focus is on delivering justice, often putting civil rights issues aside in his quest to clean up the town. His relentless pursuit of what he believes is right makes him a controversial figure, as he battles not just criminals but also the very system meant to protect the citizens. The film captures his struggles and triumphs, showcasing a man who is willing to risk everything for the sake of his community.
Strictly senior citizen. Why, they even play checkers on the bar. Buford, we're a big city. We got our own sin, gambling, crime, vice.
The film is about 80% true, with Hollywood magic added to make it more appealing. Walking Tall is a revenge film directed by Phil Carlson, likened to Billy Jack, featuring a Southern sheriff hero. The story revolves around a man who takes a stand against corruption and crime in his hometown. This narrative resonates with audiences as it embodies the classic theme of an individual fighting against overwhelming odds. The film's philosophy is similar to westerns like High Noon, where one good person can redeem a corrupt society. The sheriff, portrayed as a symbol of justice, confronts the lawlessness that has taken over, reflecting the struggle between good and evil. This theme is timeless, showing that even in a world filled with corruption, one person's courage can inspire change. The film captures the essence of a lone hero standing up for what is right, making it a compelling watch for those who appreciate stories of bravery and moral integrity. The blend of fact and fiction enhances its dramatic appeal, drawing viewers into a world where justice prevails against all odds. Shot entirely in Tennessee, the film captures the essence of the southern landscape and the gritty reality of small-town life. The authenticity of the setting enhances the story, making it relatable and engaging for viewers. The performances are well acted, bringing depth to the characters and their struggles. The plot unfolds with suspense, showcasing the challenges faced by the protagonist, Buford Pusser, who embodies a strong sense of duty and justice. On August 12, 1967, a tragic event changed Pusser's life forever. His wife, Pauline, was killed in an ambush that was intended for him. This devastating loss left him wounded, both physically and emotionally. The pain of losing his beloved wife fueled his determination for revenge against those responsible. Pusser's journey is not just about seeking vengeance, it is also about standing up against corruption and crime in his community. His story resonates with themes of resilience and the fight for justice, making it a compelling narrative that reflects the struggles of many. The film's portrayal of Buford Pusser's real-life experiences adds a layer of depth, as audiences witness the transformation of a man driven by love and loss into a symbol of strength and defiance against wrongdoing. The combination of a suspenseful plot and a hero's unwavering commitment to his cause makes the film a memorable exploration of personal tragedy and the quest for justice.
I should have known without you.
It's the third time today you rousted me over.
Buford Pusser's life before becoming a lawman was marked by physical prowess and determination. He was a high school athlete, excelling in various sports, which laid the foundation for his strong character. After high school, he served in the Marine Corps, where he honed his discipline and leadership skills. Following his military service, he became a local wrestler, gaining a reputation for his toughness and resilience. These experiences shaped him into a formidable figure in his community. When Buford Pusser took on the role of police chief and later sheriff in Tennessee, he faced numerous challenges. The region was plagued by vice, including gambling and drug trafficking, which posed significant threats to the safety of the community. Pusser was determined to clean up the streets, often putting himself in harm's way to confront criminals. His efforts to combat organized crime made him a target, and he survived several assassination attempts. These attempts on his life only fueled the suspicions surrounding him, as some believed he may have engaged in retaliatory killings against those who sought to harm him. Pusser's story is one of bravery, resilience, and the complexities of law enforcement in a turbulent time.
And first off, I don't want any car, truck, or driver that even looks like a moonshiner.
Buford Pusser's real-life story is filled with tragic events that shaped his life and actions. After suffering personal loss, he became driven by a desire for revenge against the Dixie Mafia and the State Line Mob. His journey was marked by violence and a relentless pursuit of justice, as he sought to rid his community of corruption and crime. This quest for vengeance came at a great cost, impacting not only his life but also the lives of those around him. Elizabeth Hartman, who portrayed Pauline in the film, faced her own struggles. After the success of Walking Tall, her career began to decline. The pressures of fame and the challenges of the industry took a toll on her mental health. Hartman battled severe depression, which ultimately led to her tragic suicide in 1987. Her story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles that many face, even those who seem successful on the surface. The intertwining of Pusser's fight against crime and Hartman's personal battles highlights the darker side of life that can exist behind the scenes of Hollywood and real-life heroism.
3 years in the Marine Corps.
Brenda Bennett, known for her role as Luann Paxton in the 1973 film Walking Tall, faced immense personal tragedy when she lost her child. This heartbreaking event led her to take her own life in 1982, a loss that deeply affected those who knew her and her fans. Her portrayal in the film remains memorable, but her life story is marked by sorrow and struggle. On the other hand, Dawana Pusser, the daughter of Buford Pusser, who was the real-life sheriff that inspired the film, also faced her own challenges. She dedicated her life to managing a museum that honored her father's legacy, celebrating his fight against crime and corruption. However, Dawana battled multiple sclerosis, a condition that can bring significant physical and emotional pain. In 2018, she tragically took her own life, a decision that many believe was linked to her struggles with the disease. Both women, connected through the film and their personal battles, remind us of the complexities of life and the hidden struggles that can lie beneath the surface of public personas. Their stories resonate with themes of loss, resilience, and the impact of mental health, leaving a lasting impression on those who remember them. Buford Pusser died in a car accident in 1974, and the circumstances surrounding his death raised many questions. His daughter believed that it was not just an accident, but rather an act of sabotage. This tragic event cast a shadow over the legacy of a man who had become a symbol of justice and courage. Pusser was known for his fight against corruption and crime in his hometown, and his story was brought to life in the film Walking Tall. The movie, released in 1973, became a significant box office success, grossing an impressive $40 million on a modest budget of only $500,000. This financial achievement highlighted the film's strong appeal to audiences, who were drawn to its themes of bravery and standing up against wrongdoing. Walking Tall remains an impactful film, continuing to resonate with viewers, and is available for streaming on Amazon Prime, allowing new generations to discover the story of Buford Pusser and his relentless pursuit of justice.
Man, I don't know why you risk.
Walking Tall, the 1973 film starring Joe Don Baker, is a gripping portrayal of Buford Pusser, a man who transitions from professional wrestling to a determined fight against corruption in his hometown of McNairy County, Tennessee. The film opens with Pusser's disillusionment with the wrestling world, setting the stage for his return home, where he hopes to find peace, but instead encounters a community riddled with crime and corruption. Baker's performance as Buford Pusser is widely praised, with many reviewers noting his commanding presence that brings depth to the character. His portrayal captures the essence of a man who is not only fighting against external forces, but also grappling with personal loss and the weight of responsibility. The narrative unfolds as Pusser, initially warned by his mother to steer clear of local troubles, inadvertently becomes embroiled in a violent struggle against the very system that seeks to control him. His journey is marked by significant challenges, including a wrongful arrest for robbery and a harrowing trial where he defends himself and ultimately prevails. The film's depiction of Pusser's ascent to the role of sheriff is a pivotal moment, as it marks the beginning of his relentless campaign against the graft and corruption that plague his community. Reviewers highlight the film's intense action sequences and emotional weight, particularly in the aftermath of Pusser's tragic personal losses, including the heartbreaking murder of his wife. This event serves as a catalyst for the film's climax, leading to a final confrontation at the notorious Lucky Spot, which is both thrilling and deeply affecting. While many viewers appreciate the film's raw portrayal of violence and its unflinching look at the darker aspects of small-town life, some caution that it is not suitable for all audiences due to its graphic content. The film balances moments of action with a touch of humor, providing a multifaceted viewing experience that resonates with those who appreciate gritty storytelling. The emotional impact of Walking Tall is undeniable, with its conclusion leaving a lasting impression on viewers. The film's ability to evoke strong feelings, particularly in its final moments, is a testament to its storytelling and character development. Some fans express a desire to see Baker reprise his role in subsequent films, indicating a strong connection to his portrayal of Pusser. In summary, Walking Tall stands out as a compelling narrative of one man's fight against corruption, driven by a powerful performance from Joe Don Baker. The film's blend of action, drama, and emotional depth makes it a noteworthy entry in the genre, appealing to those who appreciate stories of resilience and justice, even as it presents a stark view of the challenges faced by those who dare to stand against wrongdoing.
From the dice table, the Lucky Spot.